Hello everyone, welcome to another video on this channel. We're going to talk about Nikola again. Now this stock is up almost 40% today and it's looking like a second attempt for a very large squeeze. Now we had a first attempt in the middle of June and we discussed it on this channel, and in the end it didn't really take off from that level. We did discuss some points. Now let's check where we are right now. First of all, I think very importantly, we have touched the 200-day moving average, the blue line, and that is absolutely the key line to watch. Why? Well, because every last squeeze of Nikola, every last run up of the stock Nikola ended right there. So we had an end there in August 2022. It ended there in April 2022. It ended there in November 2021. It ended there in June 2021. It ended there in February 2021. And it kind of ended there as well in November 2020. And basically, the previous time it did break, we had the big run up to $90, but that was quite soon after the IPO. So ever since it dropped back, we never got any movement above that. So this is absolutely the crucial level to watch. So logically, would you say right now, well, this is the top, this is it. It touched the 200-day moving average. Please sell now, take your profits or not? Well, of course, that's the big question, and it's hard to answer that. So if we are going to see a rejection here and the stock is coming down the next couple of days, next week, yeah, I would say, okay, that was probably the top. However, if we are going to get above it, things could get really interesting, because that would basically mean that we finally had the break that we've been trying to get for the last almost 3 years. Almost 3 years we tried to get a move above that level, and it seems that it is finally close to happening this time. Now, looking at the weekly, I think there's a very interesting thing. So when you look at those yellow circles, all the time that 200-day was at the same level of the 50-week moving average. You see, it's almost, especially the last three times, it was at the same level. This time, it's not. You see, the circle is below, and that level of the green line is at 259. So if you're going to close above the 200-day, the next big resistance for sure is the 259. That's the next level to watch. And from this point on, it is still nice gains. It's still going to be around 20-30% gains from here, so from the 190 level. So still, I think a good entry point, and also a good point to potentially take profit if it's not going to get above that level. So it would be good to monitor that on the weekly. However, if we are gonna break that level as well, and we are gonna really get the squeeze, and I think if we're gonna close above the 50-week, I do think a lot of people are going to step in. A lot of traders are going to buy the stock, because they all think, okay, it's going to happen now. From that point on, I would say basically the sky is absolutely the limit. Why? Because from that, all those highs we had, we already broke above the trend of those highs, and basically at this stage there's not really any resistance at all if you break that, starting from $8.91, which was the high of August 2022. There's nothing above that, basically. There's nothing below the 200 week and above the 50 week besides this level, the $8. So there is basically a free room to run to the $8, and the real squeeze could easily bring it to that level. And at this stage, it would be like a multiplier times 4 for the stock. Crazy gains that would be. However, of course, it can only happen if we're gonna close above first the 200-day, then the 50 week, and then we can get that nice run up. And there's basically no resistance at all. Then the monthly, also always an important level. We do see that there is a orange line here. But why do I not think that's a resistance? Because basically it has never been. Now, of course, if we're going to approach it, it's at 451. Of course, then it might be one, but so far it has never really been any resistance. As you can see, we easily dropped below it in December. We got above it easily, and then it's not like we touched that level multiple times. No, it's there, and we're gonna see if we reach it, if it's any resistance. But I don't think so, as in the past it has not been any resistance. So in short, in conclusion, watch the 200-day at 199. So basically, a close above $2 would be absolutely huge, and on the weekly, a close above the 259 would absolutely be huge. Please, in the comments, let me know what you think about this stock. Are we gonna really get the squeeze right now, or are we gonna get rejected again, fall back to, I don't know, $1 or lower? Please let me know. And also, please let me know if you want to see other stocks being discussed on this channel. Also, please don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. And then I hope to see you all the next video.